Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Dawn of the Living Dead. So, a former mental institution patient and her fiancé doctor, whose names are Jeffrey and Renee, move into this house pretty much in the middle of nowhere. How did they get it? eBay. Nice. They're not there very long when all of a sudden Renee starts hearing strange things, starts seeing strange things. And of course Jeffrey doesn't believe a word of it. So then they befriend a guy who works on those big wind fan things. The wind power fans, I guess you call them. I'm going to get to his name here in a few minutes because you're not going to believe his name. But I guess, yes, his name is Michael, but when you hear the last name, you're probably going to go, what? So, all of a sudden, Renee is seeing things. She's seeing a dead child, and of course, there are zombies. Well, not many. Like a family of zombies. They were never quite put to rest, and now they are going after anybody who invades their area. So then it comes down to Renee and Michael to try and fend off because other people show up, and well, you can guess what happens to them. So it's down to Renee and Michael to try and take care of the family of zombies. When Michael finally tells, well, Renee figures it out, but Michael pretty much tells the reason why he had to take out the family that was living there in the house. And at one point, a baby starts crying. And what does it do? It attacks Michael. Yes, they had to throw in a zombie baby into this movie. And just when you think Michael is done for, he comes back as a zombie, but then all of a sudden, out of this weird purple-looking eclipse-like thing, or sun, or something, I don't know, a lightning bolt shoots out, and there goes Michael. And the family that was living there is now laid to rest. And it seems like everything's okay. Until sometime later when a caseworker shows up to check up on Renee and her daughter, in which the caseworker asks the girl some questions, in which, well, let's say the daughter's hungry. And the movie ends with a line so lame, I am not even going to try to repeat it. The movie starred Joe Estevez, David Heavener, who directed it as well, and Todd Bridges. So why did this movie suck? How long have you got? This is a really, really, really bad zombie movie. The low budget effects you can definitely tell are in it. The baby doll, well, that's what it really was. It was the baby zombie was just awful. And like I said, the last couple of lines from the little girl whose name, I think her name was Amanda, I'm not 100% sure, in the movie were just so bad. And David Heavener, who played Michael Richards. I just want to take a few seconds to see what you guys are. Yes, that's the name he goes under in the movie. He plays a guy named Michael Richards, and I sat there and went, what? Oh, Lord. He didn't put up a good performance in this movie, but maybe if he kind of acted like Kramer a little bit, enter the house, slides through and all that, maybe he could have put up a bit, I don't know. Apparently David Heavener is more of a director and a producer on some other low-budget movies that I have never seen, much less heard of. The gore in this one is not great. It's pretty predictable who's gonna get taken out next. It's an awful movie. The outside changes colors quite often, and there's one point of it where the zombies get Dr. Jeffrey, and Renee can't hear them getting him because she's vacuuming the floor. No joke. I couldn't believe that scene. There are so many terrible, god-awful, bad scenes in this movie. If you've watched it, if you've seen it, please leave me a comment down below about how you feel about it. Whether you agree or disagree, I'm totally cool about hearing you guys' comments. But there you guys have it, a review of Dawn of the Living Dead, aka Curse of the Maya, aka Evil Grave Curse of the Maya. If you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that might have happened around dawn, and it included something living or dead, and most of the movie was acted like it was all dead, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.